So as we always do at the end of the show, we always tell people that story came to us. Of course, it's an old story, and was as Monique said at the beginning, it was traveled all over the world. But it did end up in Newfoundland, and it was told by a man named Albert Heber Keeping from Grand Bank in Newfoundland. And Mr. Keeping said that he heard the story from Billy Kwan from Sagona Island on the south coast of Newfoundland. And of course, that story was actually recorded by Herbert Halpert and John Widdowson in their 2-volume book, The Folktales of Newfoundland, The Resilience of the Oral Tradition. And the stories are transcribed exactly as they were told, every single syllable and every single mistake. It's all there in the books. And we used that. I adapted it. My name is Andy Jones. And the puppets were designed and built by Darka Erdely, and she also operated them here today. And This is Monique Tobin, and she did all the sound effects and the music for the show today. Anyway, so if anybody has any questions, we'll answer the questions about the puppets or the story or the music or instruments or anything. Oh, well, she's just so powerful, and that she's and she's such a magic land that when the queen or king of that land gets mad, all of nature gets mad, and thunder comes and lightning comes. That's what it is if we're in a magic land. She's pretty magic, right? Does that answer your question? This is no. So Darka Erdely, who is here, I don't say your name right, but anyway, is from Slovenia, and we met in Newfoundland, and so you tell about the puppets.
So I come in Newfoundland. It wasn't many puppets, and so I don't know. That's my job. So I was really happy. I come in some place where I was never want to be. I don't know. I wasn't ambition for it, so they really like, I don't know, these eyes of the people, the children, which first time see the puppet show, not from television, not Muppets, not this kind, but like more traditional styles and contemporary, different way. So I don't know, I think for me, I was really lucky I was able to be part of this. Like, so I think my best time in my life was like travel with Andy and Monique around the small communities in Newfoundland. I don't know, I'm really grateful for that.
You should tell about your background in puppeteering.
I study in Praga, Czech Republic, and I study scenography of puppets, building puppets, puppet design. I don't know, whole process from beginning, from idea to put together the puppets and understanding why and what type of puppets, how they will move, and what symbolically mean each puppet separately. And then I come in Newfoundland and they have it like that I illustrate the book and play puppets.
And so you fell in love with the Newfoundlander.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So she married Jason Smith, who I work with as a technician. He's a lighting designer, and that's how I got to meet Darka, through him. And we took the story and put it together. But Darka, sadly for us, but lucky for her, is back in Slovenia now as the associate artistic director of a puppet theater, which I went to see 2 years ago, which is built in an 11th century monastery in Maribor, the second city, I guess, of Slovenia. So there's a very different world in all of the arts, but certainly in the world of puppets, it's such a tradition there that we don't have. But so this is my first time.
But in another way, it's different too, in that way that it's become more factory kind. Like we have like employees, one build puppets, some people play puppets. There it's like a bigger, and it's not anymore like, I don't know. From my side, I'm really interested about whole process, and with right here with Andy and Monique, I had the opportunity that I was part of. I don't know, I read the story and we go through and we was doing together everything. So I think this is something else, that this factory kind, like when somebody do something and you're not supposed to care anymore. So Yeah, I don't care about these monasteries.
They actually dug up monks' bones when they were redoing the building.
Put the stage on.
Also, you got to, Darka got to come here for this event thanks to the Radal Symposium on Literature from the Acadia University. So that's why we got to work with her. And we haven't done the show together for 3 or 4 or 5 years, I guess. So we had practice all day today.
Our room, first time after 3 years or something. So.
Yeah, but we would like to really thank the university and Andrea Schwenkwali and Sue and everyone else for giving us this chance. It was great. It was just fantastic. We're so happy to do. Yes, Sue?
I make design more, like just figure out where will be something in dramatic situations. And then partly I build puppets and build alone, and partly sad, but partly I have like biggest pieces like put together, and many other people help. Like
Poppy babies, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Jason's dad made the puppets. Darka's father-in-law.
But then they
by her design.
Travel, and it's like a big process.
It's been across the country 4 times now, and across Canada, I mean, and it's been like it's been smashed up a few times by a well-known airline. Who are generally very nice to us. I shouldn't say that, but
Next time you make a boat, will be easy.
yeah. But we had no idea when we started that this show was going to last. It's been 7 years or 7 years now. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Yeah.